So, and again, the price is not exact. I kind of like hesitate to put a price tag on this because it would be different if you're talking about 2 people versus 10 or 20. But I would say if you have 10,000 or more, specifically if it's just the 2 of you, definitely, you would be in the luxury category when it comes to planning an elopement or an intimate wedding. Although again, if you've got 20, 30 people, you're going to need to spend substantially more to raise everybody up to that level of luxury, if you will. But bear with me here. I'm trying to give you just a framework here of what you're able to do with that amount of money. This would be a situation where the cost is not as important to you. You are able to probably get most of what you want, especially with an elopement. Within this price range, you can stay at a 5-star hotel maybe for 2 nights, especially over 10K. I mean, because hotel rooms in New York City range in the 5-star range from like $750, $800 to even $2,000 a night, but you can still stay at a really nice hotel for $700-800. That would probably be within this range. And then dining, and again, this is all going to be depending upon your choices. And maybe your attire is an area that you save money, or maybe it's one that you splurge. But I would say in this, what I would consider luxury, you're generally speaking not going to be going without. You're going to be like, what, my dream, right, is to have a limo. So you're going to pay for a limo. You're going to have beautiful customized florals. You're going to pay for that. You're going to have the attire that you want. Maybe you even wear multiple outfits. Let me see what else. You're going to dine at top tier restaurants. You are going to have top end vendors. You might even have someone coordinating or planning in that category. Maybe not. It just depends on how complicated your plans are and if you have guests. This is a category where there are some incredible restaurants in the city that have private rooms that have pretty high minimums, but you might be able to meet that in this category if food is one of your priorities. But again, I would say in this, what I consider generally to be luxury realm, you are going to have a level of sort of design and planning for your event that's going to be more cohesive. In terms of the way it looks. You're not going to go without. You're going to have flowers. And I guess if you really don't want flowers, but I'm going to get into that more in my flower video, which will be coming up, how I really do feel like it's important to have flowers on your wedding day and to have something special. So especially in that category, if you're going for luxury. Let me see what else. You might also be spending more time in the city or taking a honeymoon somewhere else, or perhaps New York is part of your honeymoon, elopement/honeymoon situation. You are going to maybe have a videographer in this price range. We do offer content, but we're not offering like a polished video solution. But having that could be something that in this sort of luxury, we're getting everything we want category, you would have that. The other thing, because maybe what's most important to you is having a lot of time taking pictures. Maybe you're going to hire someone like me to be with you the entire day to document everything. And we're going to go do some cool things. And we're going to get pictures of that as well, or include other people, in part of the day and have the day be extended, like 8 or 10 hours or even more. There are many different ways to I would say bring that sort of luxury element to your wedding day. But I think part of it is having pretty much everything that you want and being able to afford it and to budget for it and to have that experience. I feel like it's sort of like no expense spared. However, actually that's in the next category. No expense spared, coming right up.